guys, happy Saturday. So I have a message that I think is for everybody. It's for teachers, it's for parents, it's for spouses trying to sell an idea to their mate, it's for business owners. We are all selling something and we are all marketing our idea, our opinion, our cause. If you are a parent, teacher, entrepreneur, you're in this all the time. So something I've been thinking a lot about lately is authority versus influence. Influence is more powerful than authority. So think about that. It's kind of like a weird concept because in the past, that's not how parenting has worked, how the education system worked, and now everything's more about influence than authority. Don't just curb behavior and get people to act a certain way. They are only acting. They need to be influenced from the inside out. So if you're influenced, it's like flu is in the middle. So it's like influenza. You are, it is contagious. Influence inspires and grows people. We are all selling something. We are all marketing our idea, our opinion, our cause. If you're a parent, teacher, entrepreneur, you're doing this. We frequently, if not always, want people to understand our perspective, buy into our vision, or buy what we are selling. Ever try to negotiate with a toddler? Well, you can't argue with crazy, so it does have some limits. But ever want to make your spouse think something was their idea? If you think that's manipulative, you've all done it, lest you judge me. Ever want to influence a teenager from the inside? Don't we all want to influence teenagers from the inside and like write letters to our own 16-year-old self and give them out to teenagers now? I think we do. Do you ever want to get your business partners, your investors, or your staff on your wagon? How do you do that? Guy Kawasaki says the purpose of a pitch is to stimulate interest, not close a deal. The purpose of a pitch is to stimulate interest, not close a deal. I tell my staff all the time, you need to create doubt. You need to create doubt in what a person thinks right now. And you do that by asking powerful questions to get people to recognize inside themselves what their own answer is. So that's the goal of this video, to create curiosity about what you do now and what you want, how you want to change people's minds. And this is a very powerful thing. If you can turn a teenager away from drugs or influence kids that you're teaching or your own staff, get them to engage in a process that's probably really beneficial for them. So you have to get people curious. You have to ask them questions that get them to what matters. The goal of any good teacher, parent, or business owner isn't to get compliant people. It's to engage them from the inside. Compliance is really temporary. It isn't long lasting. Guy Kawasaki says, I'm kind of into him today, when you enchant people, your goal is not to make money from them or to get them to do what you want. It's to fill them with delight. So if you are looking to influence someone, you have to be kind, number one. Number two, put yourself in their shoes. You need to do this with everybody. Your kids, your students, your spouse, your staff. And this one I think people won't like, but no one listens to people they don't like. And if you think about that, it's annoying. They might listen, but they're not going to be long-term influenced by someone they don't respect or they don't like. And I looked that up because quotes about being likable, I'm not gonna go with this spiel for sure. It's not your job to be likable. It's your job to be yourself. True. But if no one likes you, no one's listening to you, no one's buying from you, and no one's being influenced by you. So one, be kind. Two, put yourself in people's shoes so you know how the perspective with the lens with which they are viewing the message. Don't lead with fear or authority. You will only get temporarily compliant robots. Get super creative and ask questions to help people articulate the outcome that is best for them. And number three, be likable. You've never been influenced by someone that you don't like. You might disagree. Those are just my thoughts for tonight. Guy Kawasaki, it's a good guy. It's where it's at. So be an influencer. Don't be just an authority figure.